Naomi online, Naomi Lemula, Cherisha, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay. What about Adya students? She told she won't be attending from today, right? Today or tomorrow? From today. Okay, we'll start. Naomi, can you respond? Are you there online? Cherisha, did you go through yesterday's class? Is Cherisha online? This Cherisha, I have uploaded the recording. Okay, fine. You continue with the height and distance. I have started height and distance. And yesterday, those who were there, did you understand this concept, students? Different types of questions you get. Good evening, Tanishka. Can you see the screen? Sure. So next one, students. See, yesterday we did the heights and distance. I told you the two types of questions, right? You will understand this. Next, what are the two different types of question? You have angle of elevation and angle of depression. Okay, elevation, depression. The concept is same. Look at angle of depression question now. This is angle of depression. See, as observed from the top of a 80-meter tall lighthouse. So what did I tell you all? Whenever you get heights and distance, first draw right angle triangle like this. First draw right angle triangle A, B, C. Which is a lighthouse here? Which one is straight? Which line is straight, students? DC. Okay, just ignore this. Ignore this diagram. In exam, they won't give. What if they give only the question? Look at the question. As observed from top of, ignore the diagram. Diagram is, they won't give the diagram. For some questions, they might give students, and for some, they won't. So we have to draw. Look here. Look at the diagram. As observed from the top of 80-meter tall lighthouse. Okay, so lighthouse is this 80-meter tall. BC is 80 meter. 80 meter. The angle of depression of two ships on the same side. Angle of depression. If they tell angle of depression, draw dotted lines here. So how many ships are there? Angle of depression of two ships on the same side of the lighthouse or opposite side? Is it on the same side or opposite side? What is given here? On the same side, right? Same side of the lighthouse is in horizontal line with its base are 30 degree and 40 degree, which means you'll have two values here. You'll have to one 30 degree and the other one is 40 degree like this. You have to show the value 30 degree 40. If it is angle of depression, draw the diagram like this and take depression down. There are two ships, one at point A and the other one at point D. So 90 degree order, the value goes on decreasing, students. 90, 80, 70, 60, 40, 30, it goes on decreasing in this order. Fine. So where should I write 30 degree and 40 degree. There are two more angles given, 30 and 40. Where should I write? Angle A or angle D? Where should I write 40 degrees? Respond all of you. Where should I write angle D? 40 degree. Angle A will be 30 degrees. What do you have to find here? Find the distance between. Tell me. Find the distance between which, yeah, which one? What are the two ships here? A and D. Where are the two ship students? One is at point A and the other one is at point D. This is the concept. Understood all of you how to draw the diagram for heights and distance? Is it clear? Okay, respond Lemula, Tanishka, Cherisha, Joanna. Why don't you all respond, students? Voice is not audible. Yes, Joanna. What about Cherisha, Lemula? Can you all unmute? Respond. Okay, Lemula, are you there online? Is Lemula online? Okay, look at the diagram, students. Is it the same diagram? What I drew? Right? So 30 degree, 40 degree. Reference for top, you draw it like this. Look where I've drawn 30 degree for angle of depression. The smaller triangle here, till here. Angle of second ship 40 degree will touch the second triangle. Look at, observe this. The top one. So for 40 degree, the arc should touch the second triangle. For 30 degree, only the first triangle. But that doesn't matter. What did I tell you in parallel lines? When two parallel lines are given. If this is 30 degree, what about the inside one? What's the relation between them? Because of interior alternate angle concept, see these two lines are parallel. Let me mark. Look, horizontal line. That is what they mentioned. Same side of the lighthouse. If there is same side, draw it like this. Lighthouse in horizontal line. See, these two green lines are horizontal line, students, which means they are straight and parallel. They are parallel, therefore 30 degree and 40 degrees are interior alternate angles. Second point, first concept is done. Second type of question, on the opposite sides, they would give, this is on the same side, the next question will be on the opposite side. So your diagram should be like this. Draw a right angle triangle first. Then opposite side is one more right angle triangle on the right hand side. Right angle like this. Name it as A, B, C and D. So the lighthouse is AC, students. The height of the lighthouse is 80 meters now. Draw two parallel lines, one like this and the other one like this. So first ship will take it as B, ship 1. Ship 2 will take it as D, ship 2. So the angle at ship 1 is 30 degree, mark 30. Angle at ship 2 is 40 degree. Fine. So parallel lines. Look, this entire thing is a parallel line. Fine. So according to parallel line, 30 degree, this also will be 30 degree. Interior alternate angles. If A to D is 40, the 40 degree, even this will be 40 degrees. Angle of elevation and angle of depression concept. And if they ask you to find the distance between two boats, you have to find this entire distance. Okay, this entire distance. Is it clear, all of you all? Shall we start solving? So angle of elevation is done. This is angle of depression. Even this concept is completed. In angle of depression, there are two types. On the same side, opposite side. Okay, on the same side, opposite sides. Now, the angle matters, students. Look here, 30 degrees. Tell me all the values for sine, cos and tan. What is sine value? Sine 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. All of you respond, students. 0 of, next, root 3 by 2 and 1. For cos, it is opposite, right? Okay, tan. See, we have no time, just memorize 0, 1 by root 3. It is 1 by root 3 and 1. Next, root 3 and undefined, not infinite, undefined. Let me write undefined here. Undefined. These are the most important concept, but three formulas we have. Just use only these three formulas, sine, cos and tan. In that even cos is not required, students. Even cos you can write the reverse. Reverse of sine will give you cos. So remember sine and tan. Okay, sine and tan. Now, if they ask you 30 degree, if inclination Elevation or depression is given at 30 degree, 45 degree. Are the values easy to solve? Are they there on the trigonometry table? Right? What if they give 31 degrees, 49 degrees, 65 degrees, 82 degrees? Are they there on trigonometry table? Response students, no, they're not there in the trigonometry. So which table you have to use here? They give you a book, right? Trigonometry values. They give you trigonometry values. This is the second type of question. So first type, figure out whether it is angle of elevation or angle of depression. Second type, angles. 30 degree, 40 degree, it is very easy to solve. Fine. 39, 41, 50, all this are tough. Then the third type is calculation part. Calculation part, I'll teach you all. Okay, sometimes you'll have like this, students. Tan 31 degrees is equals to 100 divided by BC. You have to find the value of BC. Okay, we need to find the value of BC. Let me check tan 31 degrees. Do you have the book with you all now? All of you have book? Yeah, please respond, students. Look at tan 31. Tell me tan 31. How much is tan 31? Page number 535. All of yes. Okay, 0.6009. Okay, and sine value same. Sine 1 to 89, 90, 30 degrees. They'll just give you basic questions like this. Now tan 31 is 0. What did you tell? 0.69 is equals to 100 divided by BC. How do you find BC, students? Tell me what is BC. All of you will respond. Sharisha, unmute and tell me. Let me know. Okay, just a minute. Hello. Yeah, tell me, students, how do you solve this? All of you are online? Yes. Respond. How do you solve? See, only if you understand this concept, trigonometric question will be easy to solve. If not, you'll definitely get stuck up with the calculation part. Look here, if the question was like this, tan 30 degrees here, perpendicular by base, this would have been perpendicular and base. So B, C, A. Okay, A is 100. Base is X. What do we need to find? So how do you find BC value? 100 divided by 0.600. Is it easy or tough to calculate this question? Why tough? Why is it tough, Naomi? No, no, correct. Divide. Tell me properly. Divide what? Decimal is dividing decimal is tough, right? Yes, dividing decimal is tough. Fine. If the same question, if you add tan 31 degrees is equals to, look like this. If they ask you to find the value of AC and B value is 100, same tan 31 degrees given, tan 31. Now what will be the value? AC divided by 100. Tan 31 is 0.6009 is equals to AC divided by 100. How do you calculate, students? Now tell me the value. AC is equals to 0.699 into 100. Use shifting method. What do you get? Shifting method 600.9 meters. Right? Is it clear? 600.9. So when you multiply a decimal number, it is easy. But when you divide, it is tough. So I'll tell you one concept. For multiplication, students, for multiplication, remember, use tan value. Multiplication. When it is division, as soon as you see we have to divide, it is very tough to calculate. So what we'll do is we'll use reciprocal method and convert this tan 31 into cot. Let us convert into cot. Yes, tell me the value for cot. What is the reciprocal of cot? 1 by? No, not like that. Not like that. See, in trigonometry table, you don't have cot value. In textbook check, do you have cot table? Any one of you will check. What are the tables you'll have? Sine, cosine, tan. Cot will not be given. So this is tough. We know this is tough. Don't write it like this. Do one thing. Use cot 31 degrees. What is cot 31 degree formula? Be quick. Cot formula is response, students. Formula. What's the formula? Base by perpendicular. BC divided by AC. What is BC value? 100. Is cot 31 given in table? No. Convert into tan. What is tan value? No, not reciprocate. Not reciprocate. Or what you call that? 90 minus theta. What is that relation? Complementary. What's the complementary, students? Cot tan 90 minus 31. What is tan 90 minus 31? Tan 59 degrees equals to x by 100. Right? Now look. Is this clear? All of you understood? Why I'm using cot? Why I've used cot 31? Okay, don't use reciprocal, students. This is complementary concept. Sorry, use complementary concept. Now, see, we'll try this calculation first. 100 divided by 0.6009. What's the answer we are getting? 166.41. So this answer is 166.41. Let us check whether we are getting the same. Even if it is close to 166, your answer is fine. So tan 59 is equals to x by 100. Can you check the value of tan 69 in the book? All of you check tan 59, students. 1.6643. How do you find the value of x? X is equals to which one gets multiplied? 1.6643 into? Yes, what's the answer when you use shifting method? Isn't it close? Answer is correct. So you can't use tan 31, students. Remember, decimal calculation is tough. Make a note of this. Just make a note of this green one along with the diagram. Draw it along with the diagram. Write even the tan 31 and mention in bracket not to use tan 31. Reason, decimal in the denominator. It is impossible to calculate. Without calculator, it is impossible to calculate 100 divided by 0.6009. Be quick, make a note, we'll start solving. Another 2 chapters left for revision. Look students, even if I remove the decimal, it is not possible to solve. So the only thing is complementary concept. Use complementary, convert into complementary. Use cot value, then find the complementary. Yeah, be quick. All of you completed. Understood how to convert? Instead of tan 31, write cot 31 students. Cot 31. And note down this, don't use base perpendicular by base. See, for cot value, I've used base by perpendicular. For cot value, I've used base by perpendicular. And what concept we have used to convert? What is this concept? Name of this concept? Which relation did we use? Complement. Just for this one reason, student, just for conversion like this, ninth standard, you'll add a concept called complementary, reciprocal, and all those things. Remember how many questions we solved? Reciprocal, complementary angle. They had given almost one exercise, right? To convert, solve. R.S. Agarwal. That was waste of time. Just to use this concept. See, now it is so easy for you all. But last year, we solved so many questions. Okay, complementary is 90 minus 31, that is tan 59. This is how we solve. We'll start solving questions. Okay, and same thing. Last year we solved elimination method. So many questions we solved elimination, but in 10th standard only one. It is useful only for calculation purpose in 10th standard. That's the difference. Look at this diagram. It's the same diagram. Okay, we need to find the distance between the two ships, students. Which one is the distance between two ships? Where are the two ships? One is C and the other one is D, right? We have to find the distance between C and D. Well, let us take this diagram. Tell me two triangles. What are the two right angle triangles we have here? The first one is, tell me the big triangle A, B, and C. In ABC, what is base value, students? What is the base value you have to take? X and Y is given. So you have to take it as X plus Y. 80 here. And for the bigger triangle, it is 30 degree. Remember 30 degree. Now tell me the smaller triangle. Right angle triangle. Yes. For everything you have to take, for both you have to take B, because B is the only right angle triangle. A, B, D. And for ABD, Y is given, 40 degree is given, 80 is given. Fine. 30 degree is given. With respect to 30 degree, what is the opposite value? All of you respond. What are the two values? Opposite is given, and what do we need to find? Tell me. Perpendicular is given, and base is equals to how much? X plus 5. Which formula we use? Tan 30. Tan 30 is equals to perpendicular by base. 80 divided by X plus 5. Here, tan 40 is equals to 80 divided by Y. Yes, be quick, all of you. Tan 40 is equals to B divided by Y. This is the calculation I told you. Okay, can you see here in the first triangle? This is how we are supposed to write, students. Look at calculation, I'll teach. Just look at the value. Tan 40, 80 divided by y. Fine. Now look at the table, tan 40 value. All of you open textbook. Check tan 40. How much is tan 40? 0. Okay, 8391. 0.8391. Y is equals to 0.8391. Okay, they have taken it as 0.84. Round it off to two decimal places. Next, 1 by root 3. Okay, this calculation they have shown it in an easy way. First, we'll start with tan 30, students. Tell me what is tan 30 degree. Mention in triangle ACB. In triangle ABD. Fine. This is angle of depression question, not elevation, depression. Look here. The question also shows depression. Whether it is elevation or depression, students, the angles are same. Don't get confused. Just take 30 degree, 40. The only difference is whether they are on the same side or opposite side. This question is same side. Look at this red one which I have circled. The next question is opposite side. Diagram is like this, opposite side. Okay, tell me the calculation for tan 30. What is tan 30? 1 by root 3 is equals to this, right? So what is x plus y, students? X plus y is equals to 80, 80 root 3. We'll keep 80 root 3 as it is. Now, we'll find the value of y here. What is tan 40? Look at the table. Okay, 0.8391. We always take two decimal. Let us take two decimal. The third decimal is less than 5 or more than 5. The third number, 9. Yes, so you have to add plus 1. What you have to take? 0.84. Take 0.84 is equals to 80 divided by y. If you want to find the value of y, how do you find, students? 80 divided by, remove the decimal, what did I write? No, when I remove the decimal, 84 divided by, that 100 will get multiplied. How many times it gets reduced? Tell, tell me 4 times table. Yeah, tell me 4 times table. 4 into 21, 20. So what do you get? 2000 divided by 21. Isn't it tough to calculate? 8 point, see 21 goes how many times? What's the answer given here, students? What is given here? 95 point? Tell me, 95.29. Can you see the same calculation, the blue one? Isn't it the same? 2000 divided by 21, 95.24, students, 94.24. If you feel this is tough, if you feel, even if you use cot tan 50, that will get multiplied. Tan 50 will be decimal value. Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll keep this aside. We feel this calculation is tough. Only this part will convert cot value. Let us apply cot value. What is cot 40? Formula for cot 40? Respond. All of you respond. Base by perpendicular. What is base? Base is y. Perpendicular is 80. 80 not degrees. 80 centimeters. Okay, 80. Next. Cot y. Cot y doesn't have a formula. What is the reciprocation of cot y? Tell me direct value. Direct value. 90 minus tan. Tan 50 is y by 80. What is tan 50, students? Look at the value and tell me. 80 into 1.19. 1918. Let us take two decimal places. What is the third decimal number? In this 1.1928, what is the third decimal number? So 9 will remain as it is. Which what should I take? 1.19, right? This 80, how can I write 80? 8 into 10. That 10, if I multiply with this, what do you get? 11.9. Isn't it easy to solve now? Which one is easy, students? If you take tan 40 or cot 40? This cot 40. 8 nines are 72. 8 ones are 8 plus 7, 15. 8 ones are 8, 9. What's the answer? 95.2. Can you see the answer? 94.24. 94.2 is also fine. The reason is we took 1.98. If you had taken 1.1918, you would have got 94.24. Joanna, is it clear? Cherisha, Tanishka, Lemula, you are listening. This is the most important concept, student. This is where your percentage might increase and decrease. Not only this chapter, even in other chapter. These are the tricks you have to remember. Usually teachers, they'll just skip. They'll just tell you to find tan 40. Even in textbook, you see R.S. Agarwal, that is what he's done. 2000 divided by 21. You can do 2000 divided by 21. That might take some time. Okay. If you want, you do. Take down both the calculation. Solve this question. Okay, last part is left. What do I do with this y value, students? Where should I substitute y value? This is second equation. I have to substitute in the. So x plus 95.2 is equals to 80 into what is a root 3 value? 732. So x is equals to 80 into 1.732 minus. Okay, let me just show the calculation. Can you see the calculation here? 80 into 1.732. Right? Did we get the answer? CD value? But in exam, they won't give such tough calculation. Ignore about the calculation. Just complete it till here. The main reason I took this is to show you all the conversion. See, this is converting from cot tan to cot, and I've told you all the reason. Okay, Mariana, why are you late, Mariana? Okay, why you should have continued sleeping, Mariana. What? 40 minutes. Should have gone back to sleep. Why did you attend now? Almost 40 minutes late. What is the- No, 6 o'clock. Yesterday I told at 6. Okay. If you don't know, you should ask Mariana. You shouldn't tell 6:20, 6:30. I've sent a message in the group. Even yesterday I told you all, right? Okay, what will you do? Will you go through the recording? If you want to score marks in trigonometry, go through. If not, just skip this. Okay. So stay online. After break, I'll be starting AP, arithmetic progression and other chapter revision. Or you want to leave? Continue sleeping? What is wrong with you, Mariana? 10th standard writing board after board exam. You know what time the class starts. You're still sleeping. Okay. Complete this, students. Take down both the calculation. Take even tan 40 calculation. If you want, calculate later. 2000 divided by 21. So divide 2000 divided by 21. 21 goes 9 times. 9 times. 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18. Then you have remainder 11. 0. 21 5s are. 5 ones are 5. 5 twos are 10. 5. 0. 21 twos are 42. 8. Add a 0. 21 fours are or 21 threes are 95.23. Okay, even this one seemed to be easy, right? Calculation part. Look at the calculation, students. Even this is easy, right? 20,000 by 21. Yes, calculation is easy. So when will you all convert, students? See, don't convert for this. It was my mistake. Calculate. It seemed to be easy. It is not that tough. So when will you all convert it? When will you convert? When you have whole number or decimal? decimals like this. 100 divided by 1.38 like this. Then you'll try to convert. Now do it simple way, students. You can easily divide 2000 divided by 21. Okay, calculation, just go through the textbook. Skip this. During the test, you'll solve. Shall we do the next one? Next question. Look at angle of depression, students. Stop writing that. You can refer page number 385 or something. You can just refer this. Next. Example 7. Example 7, I'll teach you how to draw the diagram. Look at example 7. From the top of a lighthouse. What's the time? 8, 7. Okay, another 5 minutes. I'll just tell you how to draw the diagram. From the top of a lighthouse, students. Which chapter is this when depression angle values are given? Elevation, depression, which chapter? Heights and distance. Which triangle we use? Right angle. First, draw right angle triangle. Name it as ABC. However you all want. Anything. From the top of a lighthouse. Which is lighthouse here, students? AC or BC? Which is BC. 100 meters high. Which is 100 meters here? AC or BC? So definitely BC is 100 meter high. The angle of depression is given. If depression question is given, draw line like this. Of two ships. Opposite sides or same sides? What is given, students? Two ship opposite side or same? Opposite side. Remember, they won't give diagram. It depends on the question, students. Some question they give, some question they won't. You all have to do the diagram. Opposite side. So draw another triangle on the opposite side. Name it as D. Okay. The angle of depression of the two ships on the opposite sides are 45 degree. Take this as 45 degree and this as 30 degree. Obviously, the inner one will be 45 degrees. Interior, alternate angle. This side, the inner one will be 30 degree, respectively. Find the distance between the two ships. Where are the two ships, students? Tell me at which point the two ships are there. Respond, all of you. Be quick. See, if BC is the lighthouse, from where will the ship start? Where's the starting point? Yes. One, and where is ship two? D. We need to find the distance between ship one and ship two. Take A to B as X, B to D as, you can't take it as Y. The reason is they are on opposite side. Or you can take it as Y. Okay, you can take it as Y. Yes, you can take it as Y. Look at the diagram. Let's compare. Is it same or different? Whatever I explained. Isn't it same? Only the naming, students. Alphabets are different. You take A, B, C, D, E, F, G as per your wish. Write whatever you all want. A, B, C, D, any alphabet. Make sure the answer, the diagram which you take should be right. Okay, now tell me first triangle. What's the first triangle I have to consider in this? In triangle ABC. Tan 45 is equals to how much? Tan 45 is equals to, response, students, 100 divided by X. Next, tell me the next one. The next triangle, tan 30 degree is equals to 100 divided by Y. What is tan 45? How much is tan 45, students? tan 45 is 1. So what's the answer? X is equals to 100. What is tan 30? 1 by root. Y is equals to 1.732. What is 1.732? 173. So if you want to find the distance between these 200 plus 173 is 273 point. Do you have the textbook with you all? Any one of you have? Check this answer, Ivania. Page number 385, 386 after example 7. Check the answer. What is the answer given? Is it 273? Right? Okay. Isn't it easy to solve, students? All of you understood? Okay. Now instead of 30 degree, I'll make the calculation bit tough. Look here. Instead of 30, I'll give 60 degrees. 60. Now tell me, be quick, all of you all. Yes, response, students. What should I take? Tan 60 is equals to 100 by y. Tan 60 is equals to 100 by y. What is y? What is tan 60? Sorry, what is tan 60 root? 100 by y. What is y value? Root 3. If root 3 is given in the denominator, what do we do? Rationalize. 100 into root 3 divided by how many times it goes? 33.3 into 1.7. So mainly to show this calculation, I took this question, this calculation part. Rationalize. Okay. Mainly to rationalize. You should know how to rationalize. So multiply this, you'll get the answer. Is it clear, all of you? Understood? How to solve elevation, depression, same side, opposite side? Any doubts in trigonometry? Yesterday and today we have solved trigonometry and heights and distance. Do you have any doubts? Okay, after break we'll continue with AP question. Take 10 minutes break, we'll continue at 7:05. Yeah, Mariana, you can continue after 7:05, Mariana. Before that, go through the recording. Yes, students, all of you online. Shall we start the next one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's missing? 7, 8. What are the other chapters? What about matrix? All of you remember matrix chapter? Yes, respond matrix, addition, subtraction, multiplication. You'll know how to solve all this, right? Okay, let us solve just one question, one matrix question. See, even if you'll know, concentrate, students. Don't think it is very easy. Sometimes there are chances of making mistakes. Just one multiplication, 2, 12, 0, 1. 2, 12, 0, minus 5. So addition, subtraction, we have done a lot of questions. Matrix is easy, but only one question to solve now. Fine. All of you tell me the formula, students. So how do you solve matrix? What is the formula we use? Always start with row 1 and column 1. Remember 7, 7. First 7, then reverse of L like this. So 7, row 1, column 1. Next, row 1 and column 2. Very good. Next, row 2, column 1 and row 2, column 2. Look at row 1, column 1, minus 2, multiply, minus 2 into 2, right? Next, tell me what's the next one? Plus or minus in between. Next, 12 into 0. Next one, minus 2 into 7, minus 5. Complete this. Next one. What's the next one? Wait, in this there was one question. Matrix 126. Just a minute, students. Yeah, complete. You'll know how to multiply identity matrix, right? If they give identity matrix, what is identity matrix value? 1 0 1. Okay, fine. If you know, ignore. Complete this. Tell me the next one. 0 into 2 plus. What's the next one? Second row, row 2, first column. Look at this. First column, which is the next element? 1 into. Yes. Tell me the next one. Row 2, second column. Very good. 0 into 7 plus minus 5. Now tell me the calculation. What is minus 2 into 2? Minus 4 plus 0. Next one. Minus 2 into 7 is minus 14. What is 12 into minus 6, students? 12 into minus 6 is? Respond. There should be plus in between, but when you open the bracket, you get minus 60. Next. 0. Next. 0 plus 0 minus 0 minus 5. So the answer is minus 4, minus 74, 0 and minus 4. Understood? Multiply. Addition subtraction is easy, students. Add and subtract with the same number. Look here. 211 plus minus 5302. If it is addition, just add this. What is 2 minus 5? Minus 3. What is 1 minus 1 plus 4? 1 plus 3? 4. 2 plus 0 is 2. Again, 2 plus 2? 4. This is addition. Subtraction, use plus into minus rule. Matrix chapter. Okay, revise that. Matrix. Next, AP chapter. Arithmetic progression. All of you will remember AP chapter, or you all forgot? Tell me, students, do you all remember or forgot AP? So we'll revise. Yeah, every week we'll revise. 2-3 weeks, you'll get used to it. Now tell me the formula. What is AP formula first? T of n is equals to, respond, A plus, check, open your notes and check what's the formula. What is AP formula, Naomi? 2n minus 1, you're telling 2n minus 1, bracket minus 1. A plus n minus 1 into, yes, tell me, n minus 1 into D, right? Yes. In this, what is A, students? A is the first number. N is number of terms. D stands for difference. Yes, number of position. D stands for difference. And Tn stands for the last value. Tn is the value, n is the terms. Sorry, n is terms, Tn is the value of the term. First formula. Tell me the next formula, S of n. If you want to find the sum, what are the two formulas we have, students? S of n is equals to n divided by 2 into 2a plus. See, definitely you would have forgotten. It's been almost 1.5 week. This one. Next. Sn is equals to n divided by 2 into what's the other formula? Short formula we have a plus n. Yes. There is no into d, Mariana, Naomi. Just a plus l. Okay. First plus last. Okay. When do we use Tn and when do we use S, students? What's the meaning of S of n? We use S of n to find what? Respond all of you all. We use S of n to find sum. Okay, that's the reason I didn't start geometric progression. It is very confusing. So first become thorough with arithmetic progression, then we'll start GP. Okay, now back to this question. Let me take some values. 7, 10, 13, 15. What are these, students? 7, 10, 13, 16 are values, right? Respond all of your values. These are known as values. Okay, I'll give dot, 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 and we don't know. Okay, seventh is which value? Tell me, seventh is which value? First term, we call it as term. So down value, top it is terms, n value, n and tn. Instead of writing term and values, remember it as n and tn value, n, tn. N, t of n. See, we'll solve one or two questions, you'll remember the concept, n. First term, second term, third term, fourth term. Right? And what is the difference between each term? Are they in AP? How do you find whether they're in AP or not? This is A1, A2, A3 and A4. What's the formula for D? D is equals to A2 minus A1. 10 minus 7. What's the answer, students? 3. Is 3 the difference between all the values? 3 is the difference, which means it's an AP. It's a AP question, right? It's a AP question. Next. In some questions, they won't even mention that they are in AP, students. They'll just give you this value, tell you to find the value of T of n. So we have to check if the value of D is same. If the value of D is same, then it is an AP. We consider it as AP. Next, the fourth term is 16. I need you all to find the 20th term. So 20th term, is it possible to find the direct answer? What would be on the 20th value? Is it possible? No. But using this formula, you can find. After finding that, let us find the sum, students. After finding, we need to add all the values. For example, 7 plus 10 plus 13 plus 16. We don't know what the other values are. Plus all the values up to 20 terms. So first let us find the value of T of n, then let us add all those values. Is the question clear? All of you understood the question? Joanna, Charisha, Lemula, Mariana, Tanishka, all of you all were there, right, when I taught this chapter? AP? Okay, now let's start solving the question. Look at this question and tell me what is T of n value. T of n is what we need to find, right? T of n. What is A value? Look at the formula and tell what is A, student. 7 plus. What is n? What is the last value of n? What they have asked us to find. Which term they have asked us to find? Yes, so n is equals to 20. Fine. It is understood that n is equals to 20, students. In between 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 terms are not given. 20 minus 1. What is the difference? 10 minus 7. Difference is 3. Okay, because this is the own question. So let me take a smaller value and we'll use the calculator and check. So let us find the 10th value. N is equals to 10. We need to find the 10th number. 10th number, that's the concept. 10th number, 10. D is 3. 7 plus 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 3s are 27. T of n is equals to 27 plus 7 is, how much is 27 plus 7? Response to 34. So what is the 10th number? The 10th number will be 34. Is it clear? Now let us find the sum, students. If you know n value, we can directly find, use this formula. Tell me what is n? N is equals to 10 divided by 2. What is a value here? Respond. 7 plus, what is L value? Last value we found. What's the last value we found? 34. So 10 divided by 2 into 7 plus 34 is 41. 1s are 5s are. 5 4s are 20. What's the answer, students? 205. Okay, so let us check the number. 7 plus 3 plus 10 plus 13. After 13, 3 3 gap. You'll have 16. After 16, 19. 19 is the fifth number. Okay, after 19 it is 22. So sixth number is done. Sixth. After 22, 25. After 25, we have 28. After 28, 31 plus 34 plus 37. What's the answer? 245. How are we getting wrong? 5 4s are 20. Okay, somewhere I missed out a number, students. 205. You should get 205. We got that. Okay, you add up to 34. You should get 205. Is this clear? All of you understood? SN. TN. So in some question they'll give you TN. Some question they'll give you SN. Fine. And you'll have questions like where you have to find two variables. Such type of question. Look at 10A. No problem. Even tomorrow we'll revise. Tomorrow we'll revise. Thursday I'll give you a test. I'll give complete test. Next. First question, all this you'll have to revise, students. All these are very easy. Okay. Then go through even the reverse question. That is the 16, 17 reverse question. We'll just solve the 14th one. Where we need two terms, students. Two terms. In 14th question, what are we supposed to find? Respond all of you. What are we supposed to find? First term is what? First term is A, and second term, common differences D. What did I tell you all? How many variables we need? How many variables? A and D are how many variables? Two variables, right? If two variables, then how many equations we need? Two equations. Okay. Very simple question. Two variables are missing. We need two equations. Look at 14th one. The fourth term. What's the value of fourth term? Fourth term is 13. And the 10th term is 25. Take this as n and this one as t of n. Tell me the next for the next equation. N and t of n. Now first equation. T of n is equals to n. What's the formula? A plus n minus 1 into d. Next for the second one. T of n is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Solve this question all of you. Be quick, students. You'll get two questions. T of n, take it as 13. A as it is. N value is 4 minus 1 into d. So you'll have 13 is equals to a plus 3d. First equation. Next. 25 is equals to a plus 10 minus 1 into d. First equation, second equation. All of you understood this? Any doubts? Respond. Okay, two equations. Yeah, two variable, two equations, students. Substitute. Use elimination method. 13. Rewrite it. A plus 3D is equals to 13. A plus 9D is equals to 25. Use elimination method. Find the value of A and D. That's it. Only two or three questions I'll make you all revise. Rest you all have to figure it out. Fine. What about others completed? What's the answer? Naomi, entire thing you have to solve, not just take the two equation and solve it. Entire thing you copied? Okay, fine. Only if you all write, you all will understand, students. Don't just take the equation and solve. So multiply into what? 3 or minus 3. You have to eliminate any one. Any one should be negative. So let me multiply by minus 3. What do you get? Minus 3a minus 9d is equals to minus 39. A plus 90 is equals to 25. Think about that, students. You have to eliminate. Any one should be negative. Okay. Just don't blindly multiply with 3. Okay, you can multiply with 3 as well. See, if you multiply with 3, if you multiply with 3, second equation with what you have to multiply? Plus or minus sign. You have to multiply with minus sign. So that they become minus. Next, this gets cancelled. 3a minus a is minus 2a is equals to minus. What's the value of a, students? What is a? What did you all get? A is equals to 7. Substitute 7 in any one of this equation. Either the first one or second one, any one. What is d value? Is it 2? Okay, all of you got A and D, students. Is it correct? Okay, A is 7, D is 2. Good, Naomi. A is 7, D 2. We just need these two values. A is 7 and D is 2. Now, third part of question is missing. Fine. So remember, Whenever like values are given like this, students, you need to find first term common difference. Okay, two variables, two equations, solve it using elimination, you'll get the answer. Next, 17th term. We need to find the 17th term. So what will you take n value? N is equals to what? If they ask us 17th term, n is equals to 17, right? So we need to find d of n is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. A value is 7 plus n value is 17 minus 1, d value is 2. 7 plus 17 minus 1 is 16. 16 into 2 is 32. What's the answer, students? What's the answer? 39. Okay, 14th question. The third point is we need to find the 17th term. So take n is equals to 17 and the value is 39. In the 17th term, the value is 39. All of you done? Completed? Response, students. Okay. When this 19, 20, 21 also have done, right? You'll have it in your notes. 19, 20, 21. Respond. We have done it, right? You'll have it or no in 19, 20, 21. Check your notes. Why nobody has written 19, 20, 21? Use one book, students, one or two books. If you have used multiple books, at least keep it safely. Keep it safely and check. I think 2 weeks back we completed all this. I remember I've taught all this. I didn't skip 10, 20. In the last we did. Check the last. 19, 20, 21. Check. All of you check the notes. Tanishka, Naomi, Lemula, Joanna, Ivania, Cherisha, Marianne. All of you check the notes, students. 19, 20, 21. Okay, then you just skip Tanishka. What about others? Have written Mariana, I'm not asking you whether you've written entire thing, Mariana. Have you at least written those three? I've made you all solve that in class. I'm not asking for notes, students. Don't worry. I know most of you would have skipped it. You all wouldn't have made a note. Okay, this is not the first time. Okay, this is not the first time. Many times I've seen you all don't write notes, so that is not a problem. It is left up to you all. I'm just asking whether I've done it or not. Tell me, Naomi. Okay. Okay, next. That's it. That is what I wanted. Whether I have copied or left up to you all. Whether I have written it completely or present, absent, that is left up to you all. Because if they give such type of question in the exam, you should be able to solve. Next. This is some question, some. Okay, we have this is why I've already explained all this. Some question, just go through, we'll solve one question. Look at this. -5 plus of -8 plus of -11. It goes on up to plus of -62. We need to find the sum. S of n is equals to, what's the formula? N divided by 2 into 2a plus 1 into 2. Tell me, what is n here? What do you have to find? What do you need to find, students? Total, how many values are there? N value, do we know? What is -5? -5 is first term, second term, third term. In the same way, do we know this 62 term? In between the lot of terms, right? In between the lot of terms. So this is Tn and we need to find the value of n, students. Is it clear? Without n value, is it possible to solve this question without n value? Yes? No, okay, fine. Joanna, you can leave. Yes, you can leave. Yes, but you can leave. Who else have science class now? Does anyone have science? Okay, you can leave, Tanishka. Others who wants to leave? Yes, by all of you. I mean, whoever wants to leave can leave, students. Others, you'll have class. Naomi, Lemula, Cherisha, Mariana. Up to 7:50, I'll conduct, students. Another 15 minutes. Okay, I'm not forcing. If you all want, you'll stay. I'll give it for test. You can revise. If not, you all can leave. Your wish. Next. What is n value? N is not given. If n is not given, first what you need to find? N value, right? Yes. Which is the other formula we used to find the n value, students? What's the other formula we use? T of n. T of n is equals to a plus. What is T of n value? Very good. Minus t. A value 5 plus n minus 1 into what is d value? Difference. How do you find the difference? What is second term? Minus a minus of hmm, minus, minus 3. So minus 62 is equals to minus 5 plus, no, here minus 3, right? Do this, solve this in bracket. What do you get when you solve this in bracket? Minus 10 plus 3. So minus 62 as it is. What is minus 3 and plus 3? Very good. Minus 2. What happens to minus 2 if it goes to the other side? So minus 60 is equals to minus. What is the value of n? Very good. Is it clear? That's it. Simple concept. All you have to do is unmute, concentrate, unmute and answer. You'll be able to understand. N is 20. Just a minute. Yes, Tarisha. Okay, tell her to go through the recording. I've tell her we have started second exercise revision. Okay, concentrate. Yes, tell me. Fine, Lemula, you can leave. Joanna, join there. Did Joanna join? Okay, fine, Lemula, you can leave. Yes, fine, you can leave. Okay, tell me this, students. Let's complete. N value we found. If using Tn, if you find n, what's the shortcut we need? Sn is equals to n divided by 2 into, very good, a plus n. What's the answer? 20 divided by 2 into plus into what is last value? Okay, how many times it goes? 10 into what is this? Minus 5, 62. What is minus 5 minus 6? Minus 7. If you open the bracket, minus 670. Is it clear? Understood? Okay, complete it, student. Completed. So if you'll concentrate now, you don't have to worry about these chapters later. If not, it is very tough. During Jan and Feb, it will be very tough because we have volume, similarity. Those are tough chapters. Along with that, this one, if you want to revise, that will be very tough. You won't even be able to study. SN is minus 670. Just a minute. Divisible. 15, fourth term. Okay. AP is given fifth term. Complete. Do it. We'll try. We'll continue up to 7. Yes, Mariana. Mariana. Yeah, tell me when you. Second main. You joined. Okay. Second main. Sorry. Second exercise. Second exercise. How do you find this? You know the formula for sum. Sum. Last question. Other questions you can solve. Ivania, you just go through. Look at the eighth question. What are the values given in the eighth question? Can you see I've written top? In order to find a sum, what's the formula for sum, Ivania? S of n is actual original formula 2a plus. Okay, here minus 62 is given, t of n value is given, right? So minus 5 is first term, minus 8 is second term, third term. But do you know what is minus 62 value? No, right? So that is known as n, Ivania. That is what you have taken it as n. So without n, is this formula possible? No, right? No, that's the reason I've used t of n formula. Can you see t of n? Okay, in t of n, which is tn value? Tn is the last value, right? Last. A is minus 5. Can you see what I've written? Okay, completed. You find the value of n. After n, you can use the direct formula. A plus n, the answer is minus 6. Is students done? Completed? Okay, your n was not given. If n is not given, use T of n formula. 2 steps. Look at the first question. First to 5 questions, students. In first to 5 question, what is given? N value is given or Tn value? What are the words mentioned here? Respond. What are these? What is given here? Terms, right? If it is terms, what do you take? T of n or n? Terms meaning is n. Very good. Term is n. So look at this question, fifth question, students. 0.6 plus 1.7 plus 2.8 plus up to how many terms? Up to 100 terms. So your T of n value is not given, right? T of not n is not given, but n value is given. What's the formula for S of n? Very good. Tell me n value here. 20 minus 1. From 100 minus 1 is, I'll directly write 99 into what is D value difference? What is difference now, Naomi? 1.7 or 1.6 or 0.6? So subtract, students. What's the answer? 1.1. So 100 divided by 2 is 50, right? Then multiply 99 into, remove the decimal, multiply 99 and 11. Is it 1089? 108 point? Okay. Add this, students. Will you add and complete it? All of you understood how to solve? Is it clear? One. Next. Find the sum of all 2-digit natural numbers. Find the sum of even numbers. Okay, tomorrow we'll revise. Tomorrow we'll revise around 4 or 5 questions. Clear? Yeah, let's revise this tomorrow, students. Any doubts so far? Whatever we did you understand? So trigonometry was done. Yesterday trigonometry, today heights and distance, and AP question. What's the other chapter, students, for revision? Tell me. Banking is done, shares dividend, quadratic is done. All of you were there, right? When I solved root values, root question, quadratic. Okay, then remainder factor theorem. Tomorrow we'll revise arithmetic remaining question and remainder and factor theorem. All of you remember remainder and factor theorem? Tell me the formula, Naomi. What's the formula? Both for remainder. Very good. For remainder, equation will be there is no formula, right? Yes. So just checking whether you will tell some formula or what. See, there is no specific formula, students. Factor remainder theorem. For remainder theorem, you'll have a remainder, right? You'll have a remainder. You have to solve the equation. Still, it is bit confusing, right? Whether you all are thorough or not in remainder and factor. Okay. Yeah, we'll revise tomorrow. See, suddenly if I ask remainder factor theorem, you won't remember. So you need more practice, students. But what if I ask you all about linear inequation, share dividend, banking? You can immediately solve the questions. Yeah. So that is how you practice. The more you practice, the more you remember. Now see, matrix we can solve. Immediately you can solve. Trigonometry you can solve. Heights and distance. Because we have been doing lot of questions. So no problem. Remainder and factor theorem we'll revise tomorrow. Arithmetic progression, another half we'll revise tomorrow. So today when I started arithmetic progression and AP, I think nobody would have remembered. Only the formula you'd have remembered half, some you'd have forgotten. Now is it clear? What are the different types, how to solve AP questions? Okay, fine students. Next, what else? Trigonometry, heights and distance. Then these two. I'll give you in chapter 24 and 25. You will remember 24 and 25? Histogram, frequency polygon, cosine. And in mean, what are the three steps we have in mean? Direct, assume mean method, and step deviation. So you all have to revise that. Just go through. Even for these two students, for chapter 24 and 25, if you just go through the textbook solved question, that is enough. Textbook solved problems. Along with the notes, whatever questions we did, go through the notes. And probability. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 chapters test. I'll give it on Thursday. Okay, Thursday I'll give, Friday, and Saturday we'll start a new chapter. Saturday or Friday we'll start reflection. Okay, so that's it for today. All of you can leave. Log in at 6 o'clock tomorrow, students. All of you at 6, you all can leave. Yeah, log in at 6, yes, all can leave.